Welcome to Caring for the Caregiver. Whether you officially have the title or not, so many of us are caregivers. You can be a caregiver through your career, or maybe you take care of a loved one, a child, a grandchild, or someone that is otherwise unable to care for themselves. Some of us are caregivers by nature, where we naturally find ourselves in situations of caring and nurturing others. However you are a caregiver, we first want to say thank you. Your heart shows a type of love that is inspiring, and you lighten so many loads. Spending time with the one you are caring for is valuable and meaningful. At the same time, there have most likely been times where you felt that your load is getting too heavy to carry. Who is supposed to care for you, the caregiver? It's important to recognize that your care is just as important as the care of those that you're taking care of. While you are strong and resilient, if you don't take care of yourself, you may run the risk of burning out and not being able to do your job. We encourage all caregivers to take care of themselves just a little bit every day, because that is much more manageable than trying to suddenly care for yourself when your tank is empty. What are some symptoms of caregiver stress? Feeling tired, overwhelmed, irritable, not having restful sleep, appetite changes, and lack of interest in activities that you used to enjoy. Are you feeling burnt out? That is understandable, and it doesn't make you a bad person or any less of a caregiver. When we are around other people, it's easy to take on their energy and carry their burdens on our shoulders. So what are some causes of caregiver burnout? Why am I feeling burnout? There's high emotional demands, conflicting demands. The person you're caring for has needs, your spouse has needs. If you have children, they have needs. Your employer, your coworker, everybody has needs, but so do you. So trying to meet the needs of everybody can sometimes create conflict and stress. Unclear roles. Sometimes caregivers don't know exactly what their roles and responsibilities are in relation to the other people around them. Maybe your workload is very heavy and there's always so much to do. Conflicting policies and procedures, and then lack of privacy. There's not a lot of time to be alone. I don't know about you, but I love TEDx Talks. They're so inspiring and they often show a firsthand perspective. Feel free to dig a bit deeper into compassion fatigue by watching these 2 short talks that we handpicked for you. You can pause the video and grab the links below, or head over to youtube.com and type in the title of each TED Talk. So where do you individually stand? Let's check ourselves. Download the quiz with this presentation and follow the directions. You don't have to hand in this quiz. It's simply just a tool for you to assess yourself in your current situation. Pause this video now and take a few minutes to take the Professional Quality of Life quiz. Self-care looks different for everyone, and we recognize that. Often when we say the word self-care, our mind wanders with images of spa-specific activities and maybe even some crazy yoga poses. Self-care can be incorporated into your day-to-day life in simple ways. And I stress simple here because self-care should be things that help you feel grounded and calm. Whether it's making your lunch the night before so that you feel less rushed, turning on your favorite music and relaxing, applying a face mask, going for a walk, or cooking a healthy meal. Self-care is a way to look out for yourself so that you feel better and have a chance to recharge. Find what works for you and focus on those that will have the largest impact. Take care of yourself physically. It's so important to listen to your body because no one knows your body better than you do. What's crazy is that when we care for other people, our needs generally get pushed into the background. It's important to really reflect on what are your needs. Do you need a massage? Do you need to relieve some stress? Maybe going for a walk or meditating or having dinner with friends, a movie night. Maybe something simple, just like getting your hair and nails done. It's also important to eat a well balanced diet because food is fuel for both energy and mood. It's great to fuel up on foods that are rich in healthy nutrients and that are going to support your body in times of stress. So think fresh whole foods like vegetables and fruits, whole grains, beans, legumes, fish, and lean meats. Get some movement. There's no better way to clear your mind than taking a walk or a run, stretching, or even playing with your kids or grandkids. And lastly, most important, sleep. This is a crucial time of the day because it's the perfect opportunity for your body to repair and be fit and ready for the next day. Getting your rest matters. It's true. Laughter is the best medicine. Try to laugh about something every day, whether it's with someone you love, maybe a funny YouTube video, or a funny meme. It can be short and simple, but laughing is a natural way to relax your body and forget about your worries. Take care of yourself socially. As humans, we thrive off of social interaction. So try to talk with somebody every day. Maybe it's a friend or a family member that, can be your sounding board and also, give you the right advice when you need it. Explore community resources and connect yourself with them. Maybe participate in a group. When you participate in a group, it provides you with an opportunity to be with people who are likely to have a common purpose. Support groups are a great way to connect with others. There's so many benefits to support groups. It leaves you feeling less isolated. It can reduce stress and anxiety and fatigue. There's lots of ways that you can support yourself socially. And definitely take care of yourself by letting go. It is okay to cry. And, that feels so good when you just kind of let that tension out with a good cry. And also seek professional help if your support system is not adequate. Sometimes seeking professional help can feel daunting, especially when our thoughts and emotions are involved. But give yourself permission to seek help from a qualified professional so that you can manage your emotional and mental self care while fostering empowerment, strength, and motivation. Take care of yourself by reducing unnecessary stress. Avoid noisy or attention filled entertainment in the evening. Even the news can be stressful. So if you find that that is your source of stress, just skip it. Reducing caffeine, learning and practicing relaxation techniques like meditation and deep stretching and deep breathing. And know your limitations because it is okay to say no. Remember to take care of yourself through intentional self-care. You deserve a break every day, so make sure that you're fitting those in. Even if it's 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, or a 10-minute walk all by yourself, you really need those little breaks throughout the day for your, mental, emotional, and physical health. Listen to music. Choose something that really, grooves with your soul and something that makes you want to move. Treat yourself in a way that feels authentic to you or, engage in an activity that is really relaxing, maybe journaling, coloring, knitting, gardening. Find something that you love. Have you ever thought about creating a mantra or positive phrase that you say to yourself for the purpose of encouragement? We encourage you to do that. So try to come up with something that resonates with you. A simple one that I love is breathe in and I send myself love. Breathe in and I send myself love. Words carry so much power. So we also encourage you to check out this Fearless Caregiver Manifesto. There is a link on the screen. You can read it, you can hang it somewhere where you'll see it often, or even write one of your own. Allow yourself to feel empowered and uplifted by the words. You are an incredible caregiver and you deserve to feel empowered. Now let's take some time to reflect. Grab a pen and a piece of paper and write down your thoughts after each question. How are you already caring for yourself? What are some joys that you've experienced as a caregiver? And then on the flip side, what are some challenges? Take a moment, pause the video, and reflect. Now let's talk some action items before we finish. Set a goal for this week in one of these areas. It doesn't have to be all of them, but choose one area and set a goal. For example, you could say, this week I'm going to find a support group to help me with X, Y, and Z. Or you could also say, this week I'm going to empower myself and come up with a personal positive phrase that I'm going to say when I'm feeling frustrated, anxious, or stressed. Thank you so much for joining me with Caring for the Caregiver. Thank you for all that you do. You are incredibly appreciated.